Hello everyone, welcome back to Selector Spread WIXOSS episode 6. Yeah, we're not doing 2 this time, so it's good. I have Skyline with me.
Happy Pocky Day, everybody. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, Pocky Day. Yep, it's pretty good. Yeah, this episode title of that existence is Dark Black, which I don't know, it just seems again weird to me, but maybe it's just
Uh,
translated differently.
A Senshi subs has it as that existence is pitch black, which I
Okay.
think makes a lot much more sense in English.
Yeah, it does.
That existence is dark black sounds like something you'd get out of Battle.
Yeah, pretty much it does. Very, very tuny. And basically, this episode picks up with Futase kind of explaining further details about the wish that Fumio had. And I guess it's kind of a curse for her because she's constantly has to write. She can't stop, so it's like she has to constantly battle to get other ideas, and she's desperately trying to get back to Mayu again to get more material for her novel. So for her, the wish is not really a great wish; it's still kind of a curse. She considers it.
Yeah, in thinking about it, when I watched it like the second and third time, I was thinking, what are they after with this? Because this is just within the context of the show and the context of playing the game WeCross, what is this trying to say? And then I thought, wait a second, are you trying to slip in a metaphor for growing up? Because, you achieve success, and then what do you do next? Well, you get some more success, and what do you do next? Well, you keep at it, and you keep on going, and you keep on doing everything every day, every day, every day, and you just keep on doing that. I was like, well, when does it end? Well, when you die. That's when it all ends.
Yeah,
And,
that's true.
and even going back and meeting Mayu, I guess, to me, as a creative type myself, it means kind of, going back to that well that inspired you in the first place, and and kind of asking it, well, what else do you have for me? What else do you got? What else can I write about? What else can I draw? What other kind of music can I make? Or you know um, you take a look at your 10-year-old self and say, well, what more did you want to do?
True. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I feel with her. She's just like, it's never going to be enough for the wish to be fulfilled. I think that's what she was trying to tell him, that no matter what you wish for, it's kind of never good. Even the Yukio, what the red girl, says the same thing about her wish. It's like, is it really coming true that she wanted to get with her brother? Not really, but to her, she gets to see it, but won't be able to experience that ever.
Because her eternal girl is going to have to keep that relationship up and for the rest of their lives then.
Right? Yeah, she has to fulfill that wish. She can't, then it's like she can't do anything to get out of it. So, in a way, a lot of these wishes don't work out the way they originally planned.
Hmm.
Which I think Riko's kind of trying to figure out, because the next part is her. She's still determined to free all the Ligrigs, and it's just she doesn't want them to suffer, but also she's got to think of a way to fix all of it, because it's very weird how she's gonna go about it.
I don't know exactly what they are going on with that. Again, it's like, are they trying to slip in a metaphor on the storytelling, or how that's going to work out? So it's the plot threads are all kind of tied up right now. So let's see how they untangle them as more episodes come out.
Right. I mean, the only way I could see it happening is just her wishing that the game was never created, thus resetting the timeline, and all the girls get free.
Take that, Cube.
Right. Just another like a Madoka reset button is all you guys could
Yeah.
call it. Which I don't really want. I mean, I'm not a big fan of those kind of resets, but it is what it is. If they do that, but like I said, we got more episodes to get through.
Well, to be to the point, Madoka wasn't exactly a reset. It was just the reestablishment or was an establishment of a new paradigm, which overwrote that. So that would set up Tama as the Homura.
Right, yeah, that's true. And Riko again, she's kind of trying to figure things out, and for some reason, Iona kind of gets, I guess, a sudden like, attack or something. She's kind of like getting sick or something, and it just seems kind of weird because it's a card, and the card usually doesn't really need. You would think they wouldn't get sick and all this stuff like that, but apparently something's going on with Iona this week.
I thought it was basically, they said that level 5 thingy was something oh, I've never even heard of that. How are you achieving that? I think that was like an extension of that, because remember, they all get kind of tired after a battle, and they all have to recharge. Hers just is probably taking a little bit longer, or it takes, some other set of conditions
Right.
for her to fully recharge.
Yeah. Even before that, she did show a shot like she was glowing for a minute, like a part of
Hmm.
her body was glowing. So yeah, it could be part, like you said. It's just since she's level 5, she's obviously going to experience different, you know, set of things than everyone, all the other girls.
her hearto is growing or something like that.
Right. I mean, she's the girl in black that maybe they're trying to say, and yeah, and she did kind of help Rico a little bit, and Rico's kind of showing that a little compassion towards that, you know. So maybe that's
You know,
probably what it is.
that was somewhat surprising to me because Ruko was holding Iona at arm's length, but once she started caring about this as a person or a former person or a person that does need caring, just like Tama did, it kind of set things a little bit right.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, she's definitely seeing the other side that, you know, maybe Rico is not all bad, and they're seeing sure, you know, Iona's not all bad. I guess she's just seeing it now.
Plus, because ultimately now again, Ruko doesn't have an established wish. What good is Iona as an Elrig to make that come true or to sustain that wish when the ultimate Eternal Girl Shuffle happens?
Right, because I think both of them have to kind of be on the same kind of agreement a little bit for the wish to actually work.
Yep, because that's what screwed Tama.
Right. Yeah. And after that, Toei kind of they both have this discussion, and I guess she decides to leave Yuzuki there, and they go. She leaves to go about her business, and before she does, you know, she's confronted by Akira, who finds her and I guess basically kidnaps her and uses you know, Hitoe as ransom to get Ruko to come out and fight, which, you know, was all set up just to get her to fight Lilith, which is kind of funny.
Yep, she is fully Ulith's dragon right now, isn't she?
Oh yeah, definitely. Even before like the episode beginning, she was telling her that she needs some favors done, and was basically using that whole to get her to get Rico to come out and battle. And I think guess it's kind of smart because it's like how else do you get Rico to fight you if you know, take something away from her friend.
You gotta give her some. You gotta put leverage against her. You gotta make her do it at this particular point.
Right. So that's kind of the, I guess Rico kind of arrives at the school, and then you know Lilith steps out, and now she has to fight her. She wants to get Hitoe back. So it's like, yeah, now you gotta fight Tama next week. So it's gonna be interesting fight next time.
And it's not exact. It doesn't look like it's a battle that Iona is in, or a confrontation, not just a battle itself, but a confrontation with that she's not looking forward to because remember, Iona Ulith won. They won the wish, and so therefore Ulith is out in the world right now, fulfilling Iona's wish.
Right. Yeah.
In that regard, and she knows something about that wish that she's not telling us, the audience, right now, and it's probably a lot more twisted, and it probably has a lot to do with that girl in black sort of thing about hatred and about venom and about I mean, destroy the world or something, something kooky or crazy, or well, probably something a little bit more down to earth, but probably something that's very, very, very personal.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they did a whole thing where if Iona turns into the girl of light, then Tama becomes the girl of dark. So they flip it that way, or some of the lines of the girl, black or dark, whatever, probably dies. Maybe she has to actually give up her life.
The lowly of darkness.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like you said, something sinister that Lilith knows that she's not telling everybody, because she did mention something about getting back at Iona for something. So it's probably something she's not gonna, she's probably gonna reveal mid-fight to throw him off.
Mm-hmm.
And extras in the episode, we had Chidori. She finally got scared of Fumio, or Futase, sorry. She was kind of like, I guess, said something to her about friendship and kind of laughed about it, and I guess it kind of freaked Chiori out a little bit, because she assumed that the two girls had this friendship through the novel, and it's like, no, not even the case. And she got mad at her.
It's I think it's one of those cases to where there's that old bit of wisdom. They say never meet your idol.
Yeah.
Never meet someone you admire, because you'll get the fact that they're not all perfect or fantastic or wonderful and all that. That they're human too, and they're probably capable of being as scary and a jerk and incomplete as you are.
Right, that's true. And I mean, I thought it was great to see her finally. I mean, she's kind of scared for different reasons, but at least to see her, realize that the world's not all rainbows like she thinks. The way she acts, anyway.
Yes, every terrible thing isn't some super awesome, rung of the ladder that you have to climb up. It hurts.
Right. And Rico, they had this stupid line that she wanted to give medicine to Ione when she was like having her attack. I'm like, I was just laughing. I'm like, how do you give a card medicine?
In the first episode of Infected, she considered giving Tama a noodle.
Yeah, she did.
It's just one of those things. But to me, that was starting to care about her when you get right down to it. It was just giving a crap about this person.
Yeah, and then putting a blanket over the car to warm it up.
Her own little personal handkerchief. That's very sisterly and cute.
Yeah, it was nice. And then Insane Akira's back. I kind of missed that side of her. I mean, this new side we've gotten of the broken version is okay, but I like when she's doing her thing, when she's just, being mean. I don't know
Hmm.
why. I think I just like listening to her just scream and just carry on about, doing things to people.
That brings me to mind because that's contrasting it with a character that I've been supporting for say the past 5 weeks, and that's Yuzuki from Sora no Method. Well, everyone hated her. She was such a terrible, mean person. But I was saying, man, there's a whole reason for that. But in Akira, they give you the reason why she's a mean person, and you still cannot have any degree of sympathy for her whatsoever. It's amazing. You can't. I mean, truly a character you do love to hate because my goodness, girl.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of shows have these characters that are like that. You hate
Hmm.
seeing them, but when they're on screen, they're like, it kind of makes it a little bit better. I
Hmm.
mean, as far as I like her, I just like her because she's different from the other girls. And
Hmm.
she's more aggressive, but because the other girls are kind of just going about the flow of the game, and she's just like, no, I'm doing it this way.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, what do you think of the overall episode?
I like this one. The past couple of ones have kind of floated back and forth, but I thought that they did a kind of a tremendous job on kind of keeping to some of the themes of the show about identity, about who you are, about what it is you wish for and how you achieve that. They really got those abstract points really underlined in this particular episode.
Yeah, I'd agree. They've definitely touched on the wishes, how not every wish is this great grand wish that everyone thinks they are. I mean, Shiori might even start realizing that too, that she might have to overthink what she's, rethink what she's thinking about the wish about being a card. Maybe it's not what she really wants now.
Hmm.
So for all we know, her eyes could have been open oh, I don't think this is good. I should stop.
Hmm. I don't want to be a sausage.
Yeah, maybe not, not anymore. But yeah, that's been the episode. So I guess talk to you guys next week for episode 7. So it should be an interesting fight between Tama and Iona, Ruko and Lilith. So how they go down.
We'll see. We'll see if the combatants are willing.
Oh yeah, definitely.